Nobody, and I mean nobody, expected a set of party photos to explode across the internet like this. Tonight, all anyone can talk about is the alleged Miss USA party photos of Erika Kirk. They've gone viral at lightning speed, sparking a fury from Candace Owens that the internet hasn't seen in months. What started as seemingly harmless snapshots quickly turned into a full-blown scandal once viewers began zooming in, connecting the dots, and spotting details Erika never intended for public eyes. Within minutes, the images were everywhere: TikTok, Twitter, Reddit, and private Telegram groups, each platform dissecting every pixel, shadow, and reflection. And just when people thought it was simple gossip, a thread surfaced suggesting Erika's presence at the Miss USA-themed event wasn't what it seemed. Allegedly, she was involved in something much deeper than she had publicly admitted. Candace Owens didn't stay quiet. As soon as the claims started spreading, she went live, visibly furious. She displayed the photos on screen, demanding answers. "Don't play with me. Erika needs to explain this, and she needs to explain it now." The chat erupted. Viewers begged for details, demanded receipts, and some insisted Erika had been hiding the truth about that night for months. And insiders say the images already public aren't the worst. There are private, unedited shots still circulating, and according to one source, if those get out, Erika is finished. Long before the viral explosion, before Candace Owens went on her live rant, there was a night everyone at the Miss US-themed party swore would stay hidden forever. Insiders say Erika has been desperately trying to erase it from her past. Now, with the photos circulating, the truth is unavoidable. The blurry, cropped, and filtered images the public has seen barely scratch the surface of what really happened. Sources describe the event as far from the elegant charity gala Erika portrayed. Instead, it was messy, chaotic, and fueled by a mix of desperation, ego, influence, and reckless decisions, all wrapped in sparkly gowns and forced smiles. Attendees noted that Erika acted unusually that night, energetic, anxious, distracted, as if performing a role she wasn't ready for. She frequently checked her phone, stepped out into hallways, whispered into her earpiece, and adjusted her dress nervously, seemingly afraid of being photographed at the wrong angle. Even stranger, she wasn't on the official guest list. Someone added her later, manually approving her entry. The reason for that has remained hidden ever since. The first problem is that the viral photos were never meant to be public. They captured Erika candidly, showing her in places she shouldn't have been, next to people she shouldn't have associated with, and in moments she never intended to reveal. The second problem is that these photos weren't accidental. According to insiders, someone documented her every move that night, snapping over 100 shots across the venue, from the VIP area to the bar to a private back room restricted to select attendees. Who this person was and why they were photographing her remains unknown. But Candace Owens has reportedly seen these images, which explains her fury. Rumors had circulated for months, whispers that Erika attended a Miss USA-themed party far from innocent, mingled with influential figures she later denied knowing, participated in conversations she claimed ignorance of, and even stepped into VIP areas where cameras were prohibited. Yet somehow every move was captured. When the photos finally surfaced, the angles, outfits, and backgrounds matched the stories Candace had been hearing. Everything clicked. The deeper issue? Erika had repeatedly lied about that night. She claimed she never attended the event, that she stayed home with her family. But photo after photo shows her under neon lights, laughing too close to certain people, posing with individuals she later insisted she never spoke to. It wasn't just a lie, it was a calculated deception. When members of TFUSA realized the truth, their reaction wasn't shock, it was dread. One staffer reportedly said, "If those pictures get out, it's over for her. She knows exactly why." The Miss USA party wasn't just a social event. It was a networking trap, a power play, and a recruitment attempt, and Erika's presence that night may have consequences far beyond what anyone expected. The Miss USA party wasn't just a glamorous night of gowns and crowns. It was a political mixer in disguise. And Erika Kirk wasn't simply an attendee. Insiders claim she was a target. Multiple sources said she was pulled aside for a private conversation with a man who would later become a key figure in her life. A man with influence, reach, and power, who had noticed her long before she knew his name. Friends who were with Erika that night say she changed after that encounter. Her tone, her attitude, her confidence, and even her behavior shifted as if a switch had been flipped. What truly ignited the internet were the private photos. These weren't casual snapshots. They allegedly captured Erika with this mysterious figure in ways that could unravel her entire narrative. Candace Owens is rumored to have at least one of these images. Insiders say she is debating whether to release it, because the person standing next to Erika in that shot is the same man she later denied knowing. The one whose involvement would connect her to months of secrets and whispered dealings. When the first batch of Miss USA party photos went viral, Erika Kirk's carefully curated image began to crack. But those initial images were tame compared to what was coming. They were cropped, filtered, and harmless compared to the second set leaking privately through encrypted channels. These were deliberate, high-resolution images showing every interaction, every whisper, and every detail. The evidence pointed to one undeniable truth. Erika had lied about everything that night. The first twist didn't come from a photo, it came from a voice. Candace Owens received a message from someone who had been inside the venue, someone who had stayed silent for months. The message was simple but explosive. "I saw her that night and she wasn't alone. She was with him." That one line sent Candace into a fury, because him referred to the very man Erika had denied knowing. A figure tied to outside influence that Candace and Joe Rogan had recently exposed. His presence in any photo with Erika would instantly escalate a scandal into a potential career-ending situation. The public hadn't seen the real destruction yet. That came with an unedited photo, the one that started the firestorm Candace had warned about. In it, Erika isn't mingling with the crowd or posing casually. She's deep inside the VIP section, reserved for executives, political donors, media power players, and one particular individual who should never have been seen near her. In the photo, the man leans close, speaking into her ear, his hand on her back. Erika smiles nervously, the type of smile people wear when trying to impress someone who holds influence over them. This was no random angle or coincidence. It was the first time the mysterious figure, later responsible for Erika's shifts in influence, was photographed with her. Observers online initially missed him, but Candace recognized him immediately. She reportedly froze, never expecting to see that man next to Erika at a Miss USA event, whispering to her in the VIP lounge as if they had known each other for months. Her reaction? "Oh my God," she reportedly said. Minutes later, insiders say Candace called Joe Rogan, not to speculate, but to confirm one detail. Joe didn't hesitate. "Candace, it's him," he reportedly said. That confirmation was the catalyst for Candace's rage. Erika hadn't stumbled into this situation months later. She had met him that very night. Everything that followed was tied back to that first encounter. The pieces fell into place like dominoes. Erika hadn't accidentally run into him. He hadn't wandered into her section by chance. He orchestrated her presence, ensured she was positioned strategically, and had her watched. Multiple attendees claim they saw her escorted into the VIP lounge by a Miss USA organizer, who confirmed she was on the guest list for an upstairs meeting. Candace, insiders say, reacted strongly to that phrase. Upstairs meetings aren't social, casual, or innocent. They're strategic, private, and exactly where someone like him would operate. According to an insider, Erika was briefed that night, a revelation that sent shockwaves through social media. Briefed isn't a word associated with a party. It's a word that implies serious, deliberate planning. And now, internal messages from the Miss USA event team suggest that none of this was spontaneous. Erika's actions were part of a carefully orchestrated plan that connected her directly to powerful, hidden figures. The truth behind Erika Kirk's rise didn't unravel in one moment. It collapsed piece by piece, beginning with a leaked internal message that exposed everything. It stated plainly, *, make sure EK is kept close to M during the VIP rotation. *EK Erika Kirk. M, the man later identified as the external handler. It was written weeks before the Miss USA party, proving Erika's presence wasn't coincidence. She wasn't randomly seated near him. She wasn't there by chance. She was placed, selected, positioned, and guided into his orbit. Candace Owens exploded with anger when she saw the leak. Erika had insisted for months that she barely knew the man, but the photos told a different story. Him standing behind her, hand on her back, like they were longtime partners instead of strangers. And then came the photo that changed everything. Erika slipping into a private back room with him, a room restricted to 6 people, a room with a conveniently malfunctioning camera, a room where staff weren't allowed, a room reserved for serious, quiet conversations. Witnesses said she stayed inside for 22 minutes. When she emerged, her face was flushed, her hands shaking, whispering, "He believes in me. He actually believes in me." Candace later remarked, "Some people don't realize how easy it is to manipulate someone desperate for validation." But the worst part wasn't her emotional reaction. It was the small black envelope she carried out, the same type he used to pass confidential instructions. Insiders refused to say what was inside. Some whispered talking points. Others said instructions. One source said she didn't walk out the same person she walked in as. When the internet realized she had been intentionally placed next to the outside figure, hand-selected, escorted, and briefed, it stopped looking like a messy scandal and started looking like evidence. The envelope, the back room, the VIP plan, the handler with his hand on her back. Every new leak made Erika look less like a party guest and more like someone being activated into something she didn't understand. Someone at the event had been secretly documenting everything. They appeared on X using a burner account. No photo, no name, no followers. Their first message read, "You didn't see the real pictures. I was the one taking them." The internet froze. People demanded proof. 10 minutes later, the account posted a photo no one had ever seen. A shot from behind a backstage curtain showing Erika and the outside figure standing shoulder to shoulder. He wasn't smiling. He was speaking into her ear with intensity. She wasn't chatting. Her head was slightly bowed, as if listening, accepting instructions. The photographer posted again, "I didn't take those photos for drama. I took them because I realized something was wrong." Influencers begged for interviews. Group chats exploded. The photographer continued, "She wasn't acting like everyone else. She wasn't networking. She was waiting for him. Like she knew exactly what she was supposed to do." Then came the next blow. The photographer revealed that the man had assigned someone to film her. A handler disguised as a content creator, keeping the camera trained on Erika the entire night. Soon, people started finding proof. Reflections in glass, background shadows and TikToks, clips of a cameraman trailing her step for step. In one video, a mirrored column revealed everything, the handler filming, and behind him the outside figure watching Erika like a project, not a person. Candace posted, "That wasn't a party. That was an initiation." She deleted it seconds later. Too late. Initiation started trending immediately. Then the photographer dropped their biggest bomb. "I wasn't supposed to be there. I snuck into the upstairs hallway and recorded what I heard." The internet demanded the audio. Rumors exploded. And then they posted another chilling line. "She promised him something." Before entering the private room, the photographer heard the man say, "If you do this for me, I'll take care of the rest." That single exchange matched perfectly with the later leaked voicemail where Erika cried, "I did everything you told me to. Why are you abandoning me now?" It confirmed the connection, confirmed the instructions, confirmed that Erika had been following someone else's plan. And then came the detail that terrified everyone. The black envelope wasn't symbolic. It contained written instructions. The photographer said they saw him slide something inside. That word set off political insiders. Messaging meant strategy. Messaging meant coordination. Messaging meant control. It meant Erika wasn't being influenced. She was being activated.